Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Crashlands. I hope that everyone is having a great day. I know that I am. Today is May the 21st of 2020, and it is a beautiful day here in Northern Ohio. Nice and sunny out, so once I get a couple more episodes recorded here today, I'm going to head outside and enjoy the day a little bit. But obviously, before we can get to that nice enjoyment, we are going to enjoy some Crashlands. So it has been maybe a day or two since I've played this game, and I was kind of pondering on the last episode that we had recorded where we went and tried to fight the Bacon Weed Fairy boss, and they were just way too tough for us. So really, we are going to have to wait on that just a little bit longer until we get a little bit more built up in this game. I'm actually going to start running here. Do we only have one potion here? Let's get another potion here crafted first. I do like these speed potions. They are extremely useful to have. But anywho, I was just thinking on last episode a little bit more, and someone actually had left me a comment. Actually today, they left me a comment about the Bacon Weed Fairy and just the quest in general being quite confusing. And I would have to agree, the quest is a little bit confusing for it because it tells you to go in the direction of the bacon weed once you get to that island, and I mean, you really don't know that it's on the left side, so you're supposed to go to the left. Like, you can probably piece it together like we did. I actually had to look it up a little bit, figure out what we needed to do, but it's not extremely straightforward. So hopefully y'all have some good luck out there, and luckily there are videos out there that can help you with it. And it's just surprising how tough of a boss that that Bacon Weed Fairy is. Even on the difficulty that we are playing on, we're not playing on any extreme difficulty. I think we just selected normal when we had started, so it is a little bit surprising. But I did enjoy the last episode. I had fun getting our water balloons up and going and getting a new resource so that we could produce more items going forward. We just need to be able to get the resources, then to produce those resources to then make those items, if that makes sense. Anywho, we're not going to worry about it today. I'm actually going to collect some of these sticks when we're out here. Today, we are going up to Grandmammy's because that is part of our continuing quest. So we do have, and that's the main one, is talking to Grandmammy about getting a fishing rod up and going so that we can find the battery that Remerle had sunk to the bottom of some random lake. So Grandmammy's going to help us out with that. I did forget actually that we had some side quests around Juicebox being a god box to a Remerle. And I don't actually recall. So they have an obsession. Yeah, Remerle has an obsession. Yep. So what do we need to do? We need to bring him a case of nitro. That's what we need to do. Make some nitro and then do that. The Bacon Weed Fairy is on hold. Gathering Hope. We need to get a special pendant made for our Womp-it pet. And then triangulating the labyrinth, we have to find a triangular tar pit, which I believe is farther south. Yeah, the labyrinth is way down there. So actually, let me head back home really quick because now that I've recapped myself on some of those items, I wanted to double check on the nitro and see what it is that we need for that. So I think that it's in here, if I'm not mistaken. That's, unless we don't know nitro yet. I would have thought it's there, unless it's over on this bad boy. Mild HP potion, elixir, healing, angular, no. Unless it is just a resource that we can find. Sticky bombs, glue, we've done that. This is the pendant that we need to make. So we need some more of these essence. We need a lot more stone. And then we need a good amount more leather in order to get that up and running for our Womp-it. I'm not seeing the nitro, so I guess I could be mistaken on my thinking around it. We might just need to look into it a little bit more. And I don't believe it was at the water pump, was it? No, it was not. So I just might need to look into that one. That's perfectly fine. There's no rush around it. But we're going to continue on the path of Grandmammy. So we're going to hit this teleporter out here. And we're going to go talk to Grandmammy. Alright, Grandmammy. Let's see what we need to get done for this quest of yours. Such a good one Burrow was. Ah, yes, Burrow. Unfortunate demise of Burrow. Grandmammy, sorry to bother you again, but we need a fishing pole. For Burrow's roots, anything, Flowery. Don't have a spare, but I can teach you how to make one using a Squathe if you got it. You'll need one of them fancy Blastique saws for cutting down the squee in the outer savanna and some petrified amber from the Turtles? Turtles, yeah, I'm confused too. Right, nasty little things live around them tar pits further out. They get real aggressive at night, so be careful. Let's go to the squee. Let's get to squee and turtle chopping and build this pole. Then we can get that batter fish. Yeah, not a battery, batter fish. Enjoy the fishing. Always took my mind off things, but not off vengeance. Come talk to me after you've caught what you're looking for. Alright, cool. So we have our fishing pole recipe, and we need to make it in one of those bad boys. So let's head home. Maybe that's what I need to craft. Maybe that's where I'll find the nitro, is in one of those, in the next crafting table. Because I believe there is another one. Yeah, this bad boy. The Squathe. So we're going to need a bunch of this husk, which we don't have yet. We need a good amount of water balloons. But we need this, and we need a good amount of water balloons from that. So for water balloons, come over here. We just need more of these glidopus siphons. So we got to kill some more of those floaty blue boys to get those. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to get some more flooring put down. Almost enough flooring. So close. Okay, get one more. There we go. I'm going to get some flooring down, as I said. Put in another little thing just like that. And unfortunately, we're actually going to have to start kind of coming up the sides there. There we go. And we'll put... Ooh, we're out. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Grab one more. There we go. So we have our house up and going here with everything that we need. I'm going to head out towards Remerle because there was a bunch of those floaty blue boys out there. And then we can collect some more of those resources we need to make water balloons and get cooking on some of these recipes. So we can get more water balloons, and then we can also get our saw up and going so we can get some squeeze. And then we need to go down to the tar pits, it sounds like, to... Oh, what are these? A walker blossom. We need to go down to the tar pits to get some of the other materials that we are going to need for our fishing pole. So, with that being said, guys, let me collect some resources, and once we come back, we will continue on our path to getting this battery. Alright guys, so I got everything together that I think that we are going to need to get the ball rolling. I also did gather some more stone while I was out and about. I gathered a little bit more Womp-it leather, and then we just need to get some sterling Womp-it essence, which will be from those dark gray ones that we find. I also, when I was out and about, I did find some of those mobs that go around tar pits. So if we take a look at the map here, I went way out this way, and there's like actually a tar pit that's right here. So I found some of those guys, and I was able to take them out. That's why we have some of those materials up there. Now, we are going to still try to get this boy up and going so that we can, we need to get enough water balloons so we can get the saw, so then that we can get the Squathe. going as well. So we need 5 more water balloons at the very least. We're going to need more down the line, and luckily we can make a lot of them. So we'll get 4 times 3, so 12 up and going, and that should be enough for 1 to get us the saw, and then on top of that to get us the crafting station that we're ultimately going to want. So there are those. Let's go over to our table here and we can get the Blastique saw up and going. We can build that. It does take our OG saw that we've had going and uses that, so just keep that in mind. But this will be the tier 2 saw, so it's not like you need the first one anymore anyway. And bada bing bada boom, we have our new saw, which is perfect. That means we can go out and get some of those things that we need. Now, I was a little bit curious about crafting up another one of these, but I almost want to wait until we get this up and going to see if we get the next tier from that. We do need some more of this, so let's build one of those. So we will have enough of those, and then we're going to need 2 more orders of water balloons. And that should get us that, and then all we need to do are get those last 2 items with our tier 2 saw. So let's sleep through the night so we get some daytime. I'm actually going to come down to our table here. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to hit track on that one. So then up here it'll show us what we need. And then we are going to head back out to Ramurl's place because that was one of the best areas that I saw what we needed, and we should be able to chop them down. I should have made some more speed potions, but that is a-okay. I believe these are what no, those aren't what we need. Those are around his place, but I have seen what we need out here somewhere. So unfortunately we're just gonna have to do a little bit of walking around to find them. But I know that they're out here. There they are. There's one right there. So we should be able to take them out. And we got 2 from that, which is not bad. Ooh, we get a couple different things. We got the Succoon and the Squee seed. So you do get some multiple drops from this. And we got a barrel from that one, actually. But we're making quick timing of this. You do get a decent amount of the husks from them, which is good. That's exactly what we need for our crafting recipe. So, and I'm guessing if we do get this table up and going and they do give us the options for tier 6 weapons, it's going to take some of these newer items to even craft those. So more than likely we won't even be able to craft them right away. These are the tar guys down here, and once we get this I'll show you how you how they fight. So this guy's gonna, is this guy gonna come after us? Well, I'm gonna take him on. So basically they throw these bombs at you, or rocks, and the big ones are just damage effects. Now the ones that are on fire, they will leave a fire ring that can last a while. So they could throw the fire ring, it'll be there, and then they could attack again to throw another fire. And if you're too close to them, you could have fire all around. So you easily could catch yourself in a pinch where you're stuck with being on fire, unfortunately. But they're not too hard to take out because they are just a range attack. You can get up close and personal to take them out, which is very nice. Yeah, you get the fire one there. And then you got a normal one there, another normal, and then there was going to be a fire, but we took them out, so. I'm guessing for this new workbench, we're going to need more of these resources from this guy. But you can see there where 2 fire circles have gone down, and if you're stuck too close to him, you could be in a pinch where you could catch yourself on fire and take some damage. So just be wary. They aren't that hard though to take out, realistically. They're probably one of the easier guys to take out in my opinion, but obviously everyone will think of it differently. So let's head back home. We have all the resources that we need so we can get up and going with this next workbench. So we need to go to our previous one here, and we are able to craft it. So let's build it up. It's gonna just take a couple seconds here to get it all going. But once we do get it up and running, we should be set. Now what is, oh, this is the nitro, okay. So you do need a gasic gas sack from a gasic plant. Interesting. We'll have to figure out where we can get that from. But we did get our new crafting station assembled. Oh wow, and it did unlock a bunch of stuff for us, including new weapons and armor, which is perfect. So let's get into our build mode here, and we should have it. There it is, and we'll set it right there. Just keep going in order. It's kind of funny how many different crafting stations there are in this game. And we actually have everything to make our basic fishing pole, surprisingly, because we did get the Squathe from those plants that we were taking out. Oh, and I guess we're building it. I didn't mean to hit build, but we're building it. And there we go. We now have our, oh, it's an integrated tool. So now we have a fishing rod, which is awesome. So I'm guessing we can just go up to water and be able to fish. Now this is interesting. This is a fishaminia? A fishing kiln, it almost looks like. So it can hold in a lot of heat, though it gets sticky after a lot of use. Could use a good rub down from time to time. Interesting. So this is the next workstation, as you can see, and we do have some new armors that we can get, and they look pretty cool. We could get the level 7 boots. Oh, these are level 7 already. Dang, was that level 6? These were level 6? It's level 5. I guess we just kind of skipped ahead a little bit, maybe? Yeah, because those are level 3. Dang, okay. But we just need some more of this. Let's actually build a few of these, and we'll have to pick up some more of this Walker Blossom when we're out and about. But we should be able to make some of these. And let's see how these turn out. Hopefully we get a good rarity on this one that gives us some good speed. Hopefully a good speed boost, because that's one of the things that I really enjoy having is the speed boost, because I feel like it just takes quite some time to travel when you're not utilizing a speed boost. It looks like it's going to be a basic one with nothing too crazy on it. We do have more health from it. We don't have any, or we have poison resist, we have firepower. I'm not really sure what firepower does, but we don't have freeze or the vampire effect. Let's just equip them. And then we need to get some more husks for some of these other boys to get those. But we pretty much have everything else that we need for it. Once we get enough husks, we need 8, 16, 27 husks to get the full armor set. Now what about our weapons? Again, it just kind of boils down to husks. And I personally like going with the sword. That's my favorite. So we're going to need husks in that. So it's really just going to be some farming. We're going to have to head back out to Remurals and do a little bit of farming to get those level 7 items, which I would really like to do. I would like to have some level 7 items before we continue forward with everything. So why don't I again collect some resources here. Shouldn't take us too long to get everything that we need, since we're just kind of knocking down some plants here. And then once we have those, I'll bring you guys back to craft up our weaponry so you guys can see what kind of additional stats, bonus stats that we get on those bad boys. And then we will head back out to Grandmammy to get our... I just want the plant. I just want the plant. There we go. I only got 1 husk from it. But then we'll head back out to Grandmammy to hopefully be able to complete that part of the quest up. So guys, that being said, we will be right back. Alright guys, so I went out, did a bunch of resource gathering, and we should be good to go. As you can see as well, I started tracking this pendant up here in the upper right, and I actually got a good amount of the resources we need for it. I have a ton of stone, I have enough of the Wompit leather. We just need this essence, and we need, what, 3 more of them? But these boys can be tricky to find, so I spent a decent amount of time looking around, but I wanted to continue with things, and I had already spent enough time collecting resources. So we'll just keep tracking this, and if we come across them, then we'll be able to make it carry our little boy with us as we go on our adventures. But for now, we'll just leave it as is. So let's get our armor crafted up. First and foremost is our sword. That is what I want to get first. And hopefully we get no whammies. Hopefully we get a good outcome from this boy. And I do have plenty of the husks, so we might be able to make 2 of these if need be, if we don't get something good on this first go. But I'm hopeful. Let's see what we get. It just looks like a basic one. Move speed 5%. Our bleed isn't as good. We do more damage per second, plus 29, which is actually pretty good. We're going to equip it. We're going to go with it. I want to craft up some of the other armor though, first and foremost. So let's get, we're going to need another one of those boys. So let's go over to here. I'll build 3 more of these. And I did pick up some more of these blossoms while I was out and about. So we should be able to get the mask. Then we'll get the chest piece and then the arms as well. So let's get that in the queue, and let's get that in the queue. And then we do have enough left over that we could craft another sword to hopefully get one that is a little bit better. Now, each of these are going to take about 23 seconds to make up every single time. So let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a purple. Holy smokes. Wow. Okay. That looks awesome. We do not get the damage reflect though, which was pretty nice. When we would take damage, it would obviously bounce back to what we were fighting, but then obviously we take damage. So it would be 1.5 of what we would take. So if we took, 50, it would be 75 back to the enemy. But this one looks pretty dope. We're going to equip it. And we do have our chest piece made up. We got a blue chest piece. And it doesn't look that bad. Again, we don't have that damage reflect on it, unfortunately. But I think that it's worth it. I mean, we have firepower on it. We have all of the same resists. We just don't have the damage reflect. So that damage reflect was 200% damage reflect, but we had to take that damage in order to reflect it back. And I'd much rather have something that we don't have to do it like that. We did get a blue arm as well. Wow, okay, so we actually don't have a lot of stuff compared to our other one, because these ones were the Hydroblade wood shankers, and yeah, it's just not the same, but this does give us a lot more health, so I feel like we need to go with it. I am going to build us up another sword, but in the meantime, I'm going to go in here, and let's salvage some of this stuff, so we can get some items back from it. And then we cannot salvage those boys, but we can salvage those. We should also be able to get rid of this. And I'm just going to get rid of all of those. Yeah, and we should be good to go. So that should be everything. Our new sword is ready. Hopefully no whammies. We got another white one. And I think it's the same exact specs. Yeah, there's nothing different. Let's just keep it. We can make one more. We could try our luck. Why not? We have the resources for it. And hopefully we'll get something a little bit better. We'll salvage that. Get a couple things back from it. Not enough to make another one. Well, actually, enough. There's enough to make another one. I just have to make some more of these Blastique blocks. But hopefully we have better luck this time. We did get a green this time. We did get turbo per second. So our move speed is not as good. We do have better bleed, we have better damage, and we have better damage per second. So we're going to equip it. And you know what? I'm going to try our luck one more time. One more. Alright, and we're going to go in here. We're going to get rid of that. And hopefully we'll get one that's even better. Because I think it's going to go white, green, blue, purple, then gold is legendary. I believe that's how it goes. I mean, in most games, that's typically how it works out. And we did get a purple. Yes. Okay. We got shock damage on this one, but I don't think... Oh, it does. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we don't have as much turbo per second, but we do way more damage. We're definitely equipping that bad boy. I can only imagine how much damage we're gonna get out of this. And we kind of look fun. We look a little bit funny, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get some speed potions up in here, because I love me a speed potion. And then just one more. And perfect. So let's go try it out. Let's go find a enemy really quick, just out of curiosity. And let's see how our damage is. Oh wow, that lightning damage is amazing. Okay, we basically are two-shotting those guys. I figured that these guys wouldn't be as easy. Oh, wow, that lightning damage though does some work on them. Wow, okay. That's so cool. I'm liking this sword for sure. I think we lucked out and we made the right move by trying our luck continuously. We do have one of these guys and I want to take him out because this is where those essence come from. Oh, you get that lightning on there and it just does some damage. There we go, and we have another essence. Cool, so we're only 2 away now from getting the pendant that we need for our little Wompit pet so that he can grow up and then he can come with us. I just don't want to take him right now because I'm worried that he's going to get hurt in some form or fashion. I don't know if that's really even how it works or not, but he's a little cutie pie, so I'd much rather him grow into a stronger boy before we expose him to all these baddies out here. But again, that's just me. I'm sure it would be perfectly fine if you want to take your Wompit out with you on your adventurers to begin with. So, and as you can see, those kinds are pretty hard to find. I mean, you know, we're looking around here, just walking, and you see a lot of the normal ones, but you don't often see one of the gray ones. We do have some ruins over here, which I believe we visited before. Yeah, we've visited here before. I'm gonna grab that. Ooh, and we have one right here. Cool beans. Okay, let's try to get him. He's gonna be a toughie because he's big. Oof, and we got that freezing on it too. Oh, we took a decent amount of damage. I wish our movement speed was a little bit better. Okay. Woo, close call, and boom, we got him. And we actually got 2 essences. Ooh, okay, hold the phone. I was not expecting it to get 2 from that. Let's head back home really quick, and let's get this crafted up so we can give it to our Wompit. Because now I'm excited. Now I want this. It's going to take a couple seconds to get it, so let me pause. We'll be right back. All right, we pretty much have it crafted up here. And okay, there's no rarities to that, so it's cool. And here we go. That turned out nice. I suppose it did. Maybe I should make one for me. Why stop at 1 when you could have double the legs with a Wompit? Hugo won't stand a chance against a leg this fashionable. Why don't you nest your Wompit and then expose it to the gardener? I want to see what happens on it. Make sure you ask it to follow you afterwards. Always good to make sure it still obeys you when you become massively powerful. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is like Pokemon evolving. Hopper is growing. What is this? He looks like an old man in that cutscene there. Oh my gosh, he's so big. Oh, that's so cute. I wonder if it can get even bigger. I'd love to unleash its beastly on Hugo. Hey, how come you never talk to me like that? That's a thing you want? My little Juicebox, baby, want some attention. Change my mind, carry on. Okay, let's bring him with us. Look at him, look at Hopper. He's so cute. All right, okay, let's head to Grandmammy's and let's wrap out today's episode. We have achieved a lot today. I'm extremely satisfied with it. So here we are at Grandmammy's, and I think what we can do is just normal fishing like so. Holy smokes. Okay, this looks... What am I supposed to do here? Okay, so you just wait until there's stuff under it. So we just got to be patient. Oh, but it does come up in time. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Oh, and it has pounds on these too because they're like fish and stuff. That is pretty cool. And it restores... Wow, that thing restores that much health? Holy smokes. So if I take him... 436 HP over 10 seconds. So I'm guessing you can only use fishing rods at certain points. Like I couldn't use it here. You have to use it where you have this little indicator there, which is pretty cool. So what do we need to do for Grandmammy? So we need to just basically get the battery and then we can talk to her. But we never got like an understanding of where the battery was. It was just in a random... All right, let's try to get a couple things here. Maybe we can get some more. Come on, a little closer. There we go. Let's take them. Oh, wow. Okay, they go all over the place. We got some more of those really good health ones. Okay, so fishing definitely seems like a viable option. Oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? What are you? Oh, okay, well, I just killed him. And we got a glorb. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And that did it for that watering hole, it seems like. Or there might be just a few things left in here. Hang on, let's try. Nope, 2 hours. It'll be back up and running. But this one is still good to go. So I guess that's really the name of the game. You just kind of wait until you get things lined up here. And then it'll automatically go back in. And then once you've done that, they kind of run out. So I'm guessing we'll have to figure out where the battery is. I don't know if we have to go to a specific spot for it, maybe over at Romurl's place, but we'll have to figure that out in the next episode. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. It helps me out a lot, lets me know that you guys are enjoying this series. If you're new to the channel and you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It'll let you know every single time I post a new episode to the channel, be it Crashlands, Before We Leave, or MC Eternal. We have a 3-day rotation right now on those 3 series, so just keep track of those and check out what you're interested in. But other than that, guys, thank you for sticking through till the end. I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.